We've got a lot of work to do. Jeez. Got a ton of that as well. I do need to do the Divergent Universe. That's going to be a pain. We'll run through these dailies real quick. I really want to use another Nihility character except for, or besides Black Swan for this team. I might try and build Gwenhyphen, even though Black Swan's probably better. I just feel like having fire would be nice. We'll just swap these out. Bro, that train of thought loss that I had was crazy. Where's Rowan May? There she is. And Gallagher. Where'd Gallagher go? Firefly. Oh my god, I didn't confirm it. Oh, I forget to confirm it. Rowan May, you confirm.
Don't be nervous. Just cooperate with me. Until everything burns to ashes!
Dude, E2 Firefly goes crazy. I feel like all the characters you need to have E2 on now. Like E2, Acheron,
Existence is unity.
E2 Firefly. But it is what it is.
Let's improvise.
That's the first time she used her skill. That's crazy. Oh yeah, that's right. When you use her enhanced skill
Will be swept away
with
by the wind.
is it E1 or E2? It doesn't use the skill point. Dude, that's so nice.
Dreams do come true.
I probably should get E6 Harmony Blazer, but I just hate doing that Pinacone statue or that Clocky statue, bro.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame! Fight to live!
Let the show begin.
Boom.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
Existence is unity.
E6 Gallagher is nice though.
Set the seas aflame!
But dude, Ling Show with the follow-up attack heals? I haven't seen anything about her besides the follow-up attack heals.
Set the seas aflame! Fight to live!
Let the show begin.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Let's improvise.
Set the seas aflame! Fight to live! Set the seas aflame!
begin.
Fight to live!
Dreams do come true.
Set the seeds ablaze!
Bro, Firefly just be clapping. I do wish it went a little bit faster, but
Until everything burns to ashes!
beggars can't be choosers, right?
Set the seeds ablaze!
Let the show begin.
Fight to live! Eternal. Set the seeds ablaze! Fight to live! Set the seeds ablaze!
Let the show begin.
Fight to live!
All will be swept away by the wind.
Okay.
Let's improvise.
Set the seeds ablaze! Fight to live! Set the seeds ablaze!
I really need to build her on May a lot better than she is right now.
Let the show begin.
If that made any sense. That just sounded weird to me. It probably would.
Dreams do come true.
Set the seeds ablaze!
Gallagher, we need some heals, bro. Did the last one.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seeds ablaze! Fight to live!
Let the show begin.
Set the seeds ablaze!
Existence is unity.
Still the same old.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fight to live! Set the seeds ablaze! Fight to live!
Let the show
I was
begin.
gonna say, I thought they made it to where they didn't hold as much if they had the stacks up, but I guess I was wrong. I don't know why I thought that. Okay,
Friends?
this is much needed.
Indulge yourselves!
Let's improvise.
Fight to live! Set the seeds ablaze! Fight to live!
Dude, that action forward is so nice. Okay. We are going to do this. And we're going to swap back to our main squad here. Oof, only got 3 pulls. Yikes. Let me see. Okay. Let's go back. Well, actually, I think doing the Divergent Universe is kind of important. Because I only have a couple of days to do this. So we're going to run through this real quick, get some more
The
Jade.
tour is over, and it's time for some rest.
Ugh. Yeah, because if I don't do this today, I'm definitely not going to be able to do it tomorrow. Well, I might be able to, but I'd rather do other things, honestly. So we're going to run through this Acheron, just boom, boom, boom. Kill them all.
Stream 4. Old blades.
God, it makes it so easy, bro. Okay, what's this? Okay.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Memories are ever beneath the water.
Why did they
lies
have
an
like
endless
1
abyss.
HP?
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That's half the work. Still waters of oblivion. Ill fate descends.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Another journey begins. Desperate for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
I don't know how it got on that guy over there. Well, I didn't even attack him.
I hit the mark. Ah,
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill tidings manifest.
Now, what's the goal here? Like, what are we supposed to hit?
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Again. Watch your head.
So I don't even know what we got. Did we not get enough points? Okay, I guess not. I wasn't really paying attention. Join the battle and last for 4 cycles without character being down. Okay, let's just do this. This might be too hard though.
Do we still have the upper hand?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Okay. Go
Still
here.
waters of oblivion.
Well, shield.
the dice have been cast.
Little
Bust.
ult.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Wow, that was so bad.
Memories are beneath the water lies an endless abyss.
Drinking a milkshake. That sounds nice.
How familiar. Watch your head. Again. Oh.
I don't need a milkshake, but
I weep for the departed.
It does sound really good.
It too shall fall.
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destiny is apparent.
Free will, destined for oblivion.
Sure, it's on me.
Oof. Who is my favorite character in Honkai Star Rail? Robin, 100%. I love Robin so much.
Watch your head.
Oh, that's
The
awkward.
dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I'd say as far as just like favorite overall character right now, it'd definitely be Robin. Favorite DPS.
It too shall fall.
I mean, I gotta stay true to Jing Liu, but I don't know. I like a lot, if not most of the characters in this game.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
She's so good.
Watch your head.
I weep for the departed.
So good, bro.
It too shall
I
fall.
want her at E1 and I want her light cone, but
Ill fate descends.
I don't know how realistic that's gonna be.
Lies an endless abyss.
How did Atheron get hit for damage?
Destined for oblivion.
That show's shielded probably.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Man, we cleared too. Too easy, bro. Get the ones we haven't gotten before. We'll do this. Accidentally deleted your account. How do you accidentally delete your account? That hurts, bro. Like you deleted the whole account, or like that's just baffling to me. I guess we'll do this one.
Storms on the horizon.
Hit it with the weakness.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
I guess I should have used
Or
Aventurines
maybe I'll
first.
take it off.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Memories are beneath the
And all
water.
those
Lies an
stats.
endless abyss.
I'm gonna delete
Do
some
we
of those.
still have the upper
You shouldn't have lost your account though if you delete the game. You should just be able to sign in, right?
Ready for another?
Still waters of oblivion.
Head spend freely.
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest.
Again.
Ow.
Watch your head.
Oof.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed.
Would let me back. Oh gosh.
It too shall fall.
The dice have been cast.
That's no
Bust.
good.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Again.
Ready for another?
Destined for oblivion.
We need
it's on
to
me.
shield.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Ill fate descends. Commencing support.
Watch your head.
I weep for the departed.
Okay, we gotta take these guys out.
It too shall fall. That's half the work. On the still waters of oblivion.
I hit the mark.
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest. Enemy targets detected. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for
Yeah, I'm
a
not gonna be able to get enough stacks.
Again.
No, I didn't get enough stacks. That's awkward. We'll get this one. We'll do this one. And we'll do this one. Go to the store. Well, I can't have peanut butter. Unfortunately. Cause I'm allergic, bro. I will die.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Okay, I don't really care. I'm not going back to the shop again anyway. Wealth.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
That's fine. I'll take that. What is this? Oh, elation. That's fine. We got that expanded. Thanks for stopping by. You got it. One, two, three. Choop. Dude, I want Feixiao. Oh, it's another boss.
Storms on the horizon.
I have no idea what this is. Pulled for Robin. Except Feixiao.
Stream forth. Gleam of old flame.
Ow.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or
So that
maybe
should
I'll
give
take
us a little bit more damage on this,
Time for good old counterattack.
which will give me
I
here.
weep for the departed.
So we're doing double damage,
It too shall fall.
and then Black Swan.
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Do we still have the upper hand?
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Enemy
Ouch.
targets detected. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
I
Alright,
weep for the
so we
departed.
should do some mad damage here. Oh, we're not doing any damage.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
No dirty trick. Watch your head.
Ill tidings manifest.
Destined for oblivion.
Spend freely. The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
The max I can do is 30k at the moment. That's all good. Numbers are really relative.
I weep for the departed.
Like my numbers in this game versus my numbers in like Wuthering Waves and stuff is way different.
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Ill fate descends. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
It's on me.
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Oh dude, Camellia, 100%. 100% Camellia.
The dice have been cast.
Okay, so we're going to hit
Bust.
you.
Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters
Lies an endless abyss.
That's half the work.
Gambling for, I mean, she's guaranteed for me, so.
Destined for oblivion.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Ill tidings manifest.
I weep for the departed.
I'm guaranteed to get her.
It too shall fall.
No dirty tricks.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack. Ready for another? Commencing support.
Another journey begins. On the still waters of oblivion.
Minds and manners.
Watch your head.
14. What do you mean 14k?
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All of it.
Ill fate descends.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Don't attack him. Attack Black Swan. You're not going to. Okay. That's whatever. Oh, money. Get this one.
Stream forth. Gleam of old flames.
Attribution
Watch
will
your
find you.
Where'd all the shields
The
go?
dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Enemy data secure.
I wish we could cancel ults, bro.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Again.
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss. Enemy targets detected.
That's half the work.
I need to go to this damn trotter.
Ill fate descends. Enemy data sig net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed.
Go ahead and clear these guys out.
It too shall fall.
Ow.
Need some
Ow.
support. Enemy data sig net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
It's on me. Watch your head.
How did they shred Pele's shield already, bro?
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Space, space, space.
It too shall fall.
Destiny is apparent.
Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Ready for another? Enemy data sig net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
And then we're going to Acheron ult.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Making support. Ill fate descends.
Black Swan ult.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
GG. We'll just do this. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that because that's really good. That's really good too. That'll be good for adventuring. Yeah, if you want to.
Stream forth.
My user should be there. Do this. We'll do that.
Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky.
Make a wish.
Storm's on the horizon.
Rise to
The
the
dice
challenge.
have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Enemy data net markers activated.
Then we're
Time
going
for good old counterattack.
I weep
Akron
for the
ult.
departed. It too shall fall.
Then we're going to Black Swan ult.
Beneath the water
As much damage
lies
as
an
possible
endless abyss.
at the very beginning.
Behold, this symbol of pure
We
beauty.
still have the upper hand?
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny for
Rise to
oblivion.
the challenge.
It's on me.
Let thy name bear witness to honor.
Ill fate descend.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Attribution is fine.
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Rise to the challenge.
Enemy data net markers
Oh, he's got
activated.
3
Time for
stages.
good old
Oh.
counterattack.
Behold, this symbol of pure beauty.
Still waters of oblivion.
Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust.
I probably shouldn't use her ult here, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Watch your head.
I weep for the departed.
Only doing 12% of his damage.
It too shall fall.
Of his damage, of his health bar. Oh, we still didn't even kill him.
Destiny isn't chosen.
That's crazy. There we go. We did some damage there.
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Rise to the challenge. Confess.
Oof.
Let the duel commence.
Ouch. Ouch.
Watch your head.
Destiny for
Rise to the
oblivion.
challenge.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Rise to the challenge.
Ill fate descend.
Spend freely.
Go ahead and heal.
All your might.
No dirty trick.
Ooh.
Behold, this symbol of pure
The dice
beauty.
have been cast. Bust.
Or
Or
maybe
maybe
I'll take it all.
Watch your head.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Can I ult, please? I
weep
guess
for
not.
the departed. It too shall fall.
You're fighting a gentleman.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Rise to the challenge.
Excuse me. Oof.
Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Still waters of oblivion.
It's on me.
Definitely have to shield, bro.
Ill tidings manifest.
Last time
No dirty
Bear
tricks.
witness. To order.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Probably should have waited on that.
Behold, this symbol of pure beauty.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let the duel commence.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Hedge your spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Make him do more, or not
Or
do more,
maybe
but
I'll
take more
take it all.
damage.
The flesh will
Watch your head.
Ill fate descends.
put forth all your
Oh, jeez. Ooh.
bear witness.
Oh, he healed them
I
all.
weep for the
Excellent.
departed.
Just what I wanted to see.
It too shall fall.
You're fighting a gentleman.
Free will, or was it fate?
Yeah, we
It's
just
on me.
we gotta heal, bro.
Commencing support.
We can't be doing anything too crazy.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Ill tidings manifest.
Okay, this should be
lies
it.
an endless abyss.
The flesh will
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
for chivalry.
Ooh. Okay.
Another blood debt repaid.
Save current file. Although we do need to use those little orbs. Oh, I should hit claim all. What are these called? Immersifiers. I'm not really sure what that did, but that's okay. Yes, Tingyun and Yukong. Wait, who's this? I don't remember. Okay. Do we want to pull for Feixiao now? Oh no, we'll throw it here. What does this do? I don't remember what that... Okay. I clicked on it and it didn't tell me what it did. Excellent. Let's do it. Oh, we got her. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. I mean, to be fair, I did lose the 50-50. And I put like 100 and something pulls into her, so... But now the real question is, do we go for the light cone? Or do I go for E1 Robin? I say we just do it. Let's just go for it. I didn't mean to skip the other ones. I don't know why or how that happened. Obviously we're not going to get it here, but swordplay is actually a pretty good one. I could have 2 S5 swordplays. Oh, Birth of the Self. What does this do? Oh, it's like Herda's. Not the best, but I mean... Excuse me. Okay, so we have Feixiao now. And she is stupid good. Yeah, see, we could have another S5 swordplay. I mean, I hate to not have a good light cone on March, because March is like finally usable. But obviously the best team is Topaz, Feixiao, Robin, and Aventurine.
Keep running forward, for this path has no end.
I don't really know which gear is the best gear for her, though.
Keep running forward, for this path has no end.
I want to say Topaz is better, obviously. But I need Topaz's light cone. Like, I really need her light cone.
Keep running forward, for this path has no end. Merely reaching the finish line is nowhere near enough.
Okay. Follow-up attack.
Too slow. I can go even faster. Too slow. I can go even faster.
Oh, we need to use this. Hey, hon. I love Clara. Apparently I need to farm Fantilia some more. I don't really know which relics do we use for her. Yeah, I mean, we need to use this, right? Sorry, March. Ah, so this must be what you use with her. Oh, well, this is a pretty good headpiece. Obviously, speed would be nice, but... not affect hit rate. Give me that attack. Give me that attack. Give me some crit rate. Yes, sir. Give me some speed. Oh, that's HP. We don't want HP. Yep, there we go. Attack, crit rate. I don't know what's most important on her, though. Probably this one. We'll equip that for now. I'll do this. I would assume speed boots. But I think you can use attack? I don't know. We're just going to throw the speed on her for now. We'll do this. And we'll do this. So she's not anywhere near where we need her to be. But she is an option. I don't want to have to move like all of my teams. We'll do FUA. We'll put Feixiao in there. Dude, that's such a nasty team. That's such a nasty team. And since we have the pools, we can hopefully get something. Meshing cogs is good. Of course we weren't going to get anything. The good news is we get 5 more pulls before the banner ends with the Embers exchange. But dude, this Lycoon is just so good. Crit rate by 15, launches a follow-up attack, enables ult damage to ignore 27% of defense. I mean, that's insane. Okay, so what we're going to do now is... what is this? Oh, it shows you link shows coming up. I've already seen this though, I'm pretty sure. What is this? Oh, that just opens up another tab. Dude, I want Robin so bad. Key stat speed. For tomorrow's journey, recommended, of course. Okay. What the hell is this? No, that must be another event. Where's the map? Here it is. Okay, so now we are going to the Luofu, Starskiff Haven. The problem with the follow-up attack team
The tour is over, and it's time for some rest.
is I don't have them built. So oh, we have to go all the way over there. That's awkward.
Wheeltide Spring is in season.
Give me that collectible.
Do you think Intellitrons can also practice intercultivation?
Why is there an Intellitron there though? Yang Ching. Okay, Slay Queen, I guess.
It's so expensive.
Come on in.
After the shackling prison break on Starskiff Haven streets.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting
Young
on,
chick in the
Bardo?
background.
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
That's such a mood.
War dance.
Me.
There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
Wait, what was March in all of this?
There was a revolt in the shackling prison. Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us.
I was planning to take Miss March and Yun Li to Stargazer Navalia to
that's
see the
right.
Sky Splitter up close, but we stumbled upon a group of suspicious Foxians
That's how
carrying
they knew
official
about it.
identities. They were acting strange, so out of curiosity, we decided to follow them. It turns out they were actually Borisin disguised as Foxians. It seems they infiltrated Stargazer Navalia in order to prepare for Goulet's escape, and we foiled their plans by pure chance. I wonder who provided them with those disguises, and how many more Borisin have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship. Yeah, I heard them too, but I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the Ringmaster. The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a Ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said.
Oh?
You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
I love this woman.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Feixiao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Dude, that video of her and like Jing Yuan getting up in the morning.
This
Love
isn't
that.
the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borison spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
She's so fine, bro.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borison abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borison were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
Sushang.
General Hua Yan.
Oh, I thought
the
that was
Sky
Ting
Faring
Yun for a
Commission has
second.
finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the Six Commission's affairs on the Luofu.
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the two Nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that she and Don Hung are safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borison have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Feixiao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Feixiao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardance.
Wardance. She didn't.
According to the plan,
know what was
the
going on.
ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. in case anything goes wrong.
So, Yun Li, what do you think we should do?
Well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least two parties who won't accept your approach. The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Law Fu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Law Fu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But
Sounds
of
like
course,
personal
not
problems.
Everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hulei's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Law Fu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hulei actually does anything.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Law Fu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened? Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the two of you here.
Oh Lord.
Master Yun Li, is General Huaiyan asking you to be the ringmaster instead of Yan Qing?
No, that's not the case.
General Huaiyan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
Oh Lord.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Lawfu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Lawfu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter.
Lord.
Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Oh, we're gonna be Lingsha? What? Oh man. Hanya.
I'm sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Law Fu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the shackling prison.
Borisin infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Xue Yi from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I, and the two behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
Don Hong got out just immediately to go back in.
General, The situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hulei has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borisin. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hulei herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Law Fu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hulei was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Law Fu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha. I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borisin disguised as Feixians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Yo, what? That is so cool. Oh, I like that it took Huohuo out. Well, I guess it didn't purposefully do that, but having her in the first slot is very helpful.
According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Feixians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Feixian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borisin were able to disguise themselves as Feixians.
Lord.
Simply put, Feixians and Borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Feixians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
The formula and technique seem oddly familiar.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borisin's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Feixians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Feixians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
So that's crazy. They're literally no different except a few genetic things. And then he goes, oh, the medicine is exactly the same. Like, it's that medicine. She goes, oh, everything about it's completely different, but the principle's the same. Like, it's not the same.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me.
When did she get so snarky?
According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borisin. 'Cause 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 '
Investigate suspicious clues. Follow the smoke.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisin possesses. This is likely the work of Hule.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borisin truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borisin have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hule is a monster feared even among his own kind. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borisin packs, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance. They constantly pushed the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared. Even with medicinal pellets that suppressed the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hule with her Frostblade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The Crimson Moon cast the sheen of blood on all. Everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned? On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Luofu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now. But I guess I understand. The people of the Luofu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why Hule was only in prison, I can shed some light on that too.
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
All right. Let me tell you more about it as we go.
Sit down. Hold your seat. Okay.
Enemy data sync net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another? Harmony and unison.
Stand down.
Now I have no idea what her kit does.
Be of your body and mind.
Ouch.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Oh, she did? I wasn't even paying attention. Now, why would you lock on if you can't attack that? Thank you.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold a position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
I wonder who it is. What's this? Oh, the achievement that I just got. Oh, that must be her little stack thing. That's funny, it's like a little wand.
Someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive. Such a cruel and ruthless act.
Despite being a long-lived species, Borisin are actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh. I've heard that Hule was deprived of food and water in the shackling prison. It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the Forest of Swords to drain his life force. But in the end, his punishment turned into a test of our patience. Just like you said, Miss Lin. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it. But unfortunately...
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hule went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to eradicate the Borisin. But Hule, with his mysterious sorcery, turned countless Foxians into his pawns. So the Borisin kept returning. The Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Lin Sha.
As you mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hule, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Luofu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss Lin Sha. Allow me to explain it to you.
If he goes back to the Zhu Ming, they're all gonna turn to fucking Borisin, bro. Like, use your brain. Zhu! What is that?
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borisin. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borisin biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Now, if they're very primitive and they're like eating on blood and flesh, how do they have the foresight to do something like that?
Watch out! This thing is still alive.
And machines can't be alive, bro.
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line.
Tedious.
Be of your body and mind. Enemy
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Ready for another? Tonight. Doors echo. Enemy data.
Bro, I can't afford to pull a wing shot.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed.
Get him, Jingli. Oh.
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yaoqing General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that
true, I
such an
guess.
arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borisin. And just like the Borisin, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borisin did. So...
Exactly. While Borisin see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail.
So they can get Moon Rage and Mara Strike.
Why
That's
can
wild.
Borisin control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
that's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Lafu that served as a warning to future generations.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae.
Side eyes, Don Hong.
By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
Savage.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Juming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dun Hung, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor, and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But, let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
Him and his little nasal sniff. I say as I'm about to sniff. Ugh. That was weird. I didn't want to do that.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
What's in the banner? It's Robin, Kafka, Black Swan, their light cones, and then Feixiao.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Moza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers.
Oh, you got it.
The other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You didn't think to share that very important information with the General before?
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly.
I think this girl's got something to do with it.
Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Videodora collude with the Borison and aid in Hulei's escape?
She got that Chun-Li skin tone.
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Ling Sha, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager, who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Fentilia.
I need to fight her again.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Videodora's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
He didn't say that. He literally just said it was Fantilia.
So, what's your plan, Miss Ling Sha?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Ling Sha. The internal affairs of the Videodora should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
The fist pump. Ciao, ciao.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borison, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
The sauce is crazy.
Just boil your tongue in this hot pot. I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship. Do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Boris and his savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
Crazy.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hule.
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people. But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
Hule. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hule? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Moktok, is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief! She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book.
Ooh, so she was a slave.
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality, named Mongus, who showed us the way. Her guidance brought us hope.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality.
Yeah, that's gonna be that master
told us
that they exiled.
The Foxian general of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's Wardance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it.
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
But her prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here, with us!
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Law Fu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, Everyone in the Luofu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, your revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are escape and death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now on, you'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiaoqiu, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Moktok?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't you want to run away, Jiaoqiu? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Water! Oh, I need some water! What the heck was I thinking? If I knew it'd end like this, I would have stayed in the shackling prison. Better to live in shackles and die free.
Let me take a look. I can help you out.
Are you a healer? Please.
Although Hule and his followers can currently hide in the city, won't be long before they're found. What was he planning when he let me go?
I don't fully understand Lord Hule's intentions.
You know why I'm letting you go. Head to the port and report back to me.
Search for help and send news to the outside.
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape. Just as I suspected. He's testing me. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Feixiao personally lead a squad to capture Hule? For now, I'll do as he asked.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. So, where would you like to go? We need to hurry wherever we're going. The Wardance is about to start. The Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. Close the ports? Why would they do that?
Search for help and send news to the outside. Okay, so we're not going to worry about him. Okay, we need a healer in this team.
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is currently closed. All the officers and... Hey, although we're short-staffed at the moment, if there's any...
Okay, we're not gonna worry about that. How do I get up there? Dude, the fucking Borison are everywhere. Space anchor activated. Why wasn't it activated before?
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Do you need my help? Could you please provide more details? Wait, I recognize you. You're the lost...
I was brought here by the Borison.
All right, I'll call for reinforcements.
Search for help and send news to the outside. I wonder if it'll let me...
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else. Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission is clearing routes to prioritize star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more noticeable when we try to escape.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
I wonder if we should just go ahead and send help with the other people.
I'm sorry.
Repercussions, okay, that's fine.
If I can help you. Hi.
Borison are hiding in the...
Borison?
These Borison are disguised as Foxians. Please warn the...
Will you please wait here for a while?
We're trying to get help right now.
Would you like to board my Starscape? Well, my little... We need to hurry. Keep what quiet? The Realm Keeping Commission?
All those people are gonna die 100%.
You're back, Jiao Cho.
Oh, there they are.
Come and take a good look. Who are these people?
This Cloud Knight said...
What are you trying to do, Moktuk? They have nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the port and check out the situation. But I never gave you permission to talk with others. Remember, these people died because of you.
Oh no. I knew they were gonna die, bro.
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands, right, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs. Especially during a festive time like the Wardance. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones anytime. There's no escape from me, Jiao Cho. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you. Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time, healer.
Making him believe you surrendered.
Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borison aren't supposed to live that long, or possess such regenerative abilities.
So, is that why the Shenjiao Yao Qing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage, but to others, I hold the secrets they desire. I still remember, in the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borison and free themselves from their bloodline.
Dude, this story going crazy right now.
Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Cho? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. You seek power to share it with others, and do Good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo.
Isn't that the guy he just said he didn't trust?
Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon. Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borisin warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Jiao Cho, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borisin?
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Cho, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
But you just located his whereabouts.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borisin? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borisin. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his
Lord,
prey?
boy, you don't know.
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borisin that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the Wardance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position. What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
A star skiff to get us out of the Lafu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.
Okay, let me see what we've got as far as Stellar Jade goes. Excuse me. Okay, so we're back with our actual team. Leave me be. Woo! You almost got us.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time. It looks the same as usual.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the star skiff will surely put them on guard. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borison wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazer Navalia to check the situation.
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following the rules. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not... Oh, it's you, Lieutenant Yenching. I'm an official staff member assigned to investigate a peculiar issue.
A peculiar issue?
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the Wardance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we can discuss them later.
Lieutenant Yenching and General Feixiao?
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yenching's contests. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yenching, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright for you to be here instead?
I wish they would fix the texture issue, like when the hands go through the body and stuff. They have that in Wuthering Waves too, but I've really noticed it more in Wuthering Waves in this game, but still, they should do something about that.
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Really? So they're not suspicious at all?
Who are you?
Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Lafu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be official documents proving it, right?
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated this port.
That makes perfect sense. So you're now investigating the Borison?
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection. Thank you for your understanding.
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise. The answer seems quite obvious.
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened? Stargazer Navalia is not under lockdown.
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave. This contradicts the Cloud Knights' plans.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide, there's no way they can escape us.
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now.
No, I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me, how many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
Not good.
You can't kill me.
Oof.
Need all together. Net markers activated. Time for a good old
Sounds like Toma. I don't really know what Toma sounds like. Ouch.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Oh god. Ouch. Ouch. That was kind of a waste, Robin, but okay. Why would you... Okay. I don't know why she didn't use her skill. Or is she going to use it now?
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want. But I assure you, you won't get anything from me. Only fangs and blood.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Oh man, that's a screenshot right there.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison escape so you could track him?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then, they chase them like it's a game. Borison get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a boar slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Long ago, I was one of them. The word Borison was only used to refer to those wolf masters. I'm a Foxian who was born in one of the fallen territories. In their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon fodder used to slow down Xianzhou attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yao Cheng. If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
Dude, she is so fine. I am so glad that I pulled for her.
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
Ooh, it's getting close.
Please, save me.
I want to live. Doctor!
Xiao Xiao, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot. Hurry!
I see. How's the front line?
The Borison beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like...
Her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Xiao Xiao?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Zhao Cho?
I do. Loud and clear.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borison bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all because of her Borison bloodline.
Mutt. Despicable mutt.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borisin.
That makes a lot of sense.
Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borisin, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death. With the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. One day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hule, do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled. But I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws, in your jaws, amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs, and under the Lux arrow of Rainbow. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle, dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? All the doubts left me feeling lost.
I can smell your desperation, all the way down to your bone marrow.
Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. With a coin forged by their deaths, they exchanged something more in return. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason. Witnessing your death with my own two eyes. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance and a fully cured Feixiao.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borisin, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be swayed by fear. What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course. because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox. As the wolf's creed goes, gift the wolf a dead end where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borisin truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act quickly.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Moktok, what's that noise?
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardance will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try to escape, we'll be spotted.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Borisin dignity?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borisin Pax, there's still hope.
Hope? The Borisin have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring. Moktok, let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be ravenous wolves, walking amongst a herd of lambs with our fangs bared.
But Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy.
How did it get so bright all of a sudden?
As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Xiao. Melissa. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing. Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here drowning the Feixiao Fu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me. My return will bring back the Wolf's Creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
Switching to March 7th POV.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the Wardance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst. Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you? As a representative of the Feixiao Fu, I will defeat all challengers. That's the spirit. Sounds like you're all fired up. If you could just keep your legs from shaking so much, it would be more convincing, March. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a Lawfu swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yenqing as the ringmaster. But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. I don't know where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huayan. Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Feixiao Fu shall all be taken by the Juming.
She just laughed and didn't move her mouth.
Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence? March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today, right? Don't you feel a lot more relaxed looking at it that way? I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove myself. Let's go.
Tell him, March.
Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready. March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
That's true. That is very true. But I believe that is going to be it for this stream. Oh, we don't have enough. I'm really invested now. Who knows? I might come back and finish this story on stream tomorrow. Because, I mean, I'm not going to leave you guys in suspense as to what happens, right? Imagine getting all the way to the most important part and it's just like, nope. I'm not going to let you guys see the rest of it. Where's Feixiao? Did I favorite her? There she is. We have to favorite her. I would sue. That's crazy. Oh yeah, we do need to fight Fantilia. Actually, what we might do before that happens... Oh, we can't do that because we're doing the story. That is so awkward. Well, never mind. I was gonna fight Fantilia, but I can't do that. So we'll have to do all of that next time. But yes, I will... My plan is, we're getting out, well, I get out of work tomorrow. I have to do my exercising, so I have to go to the gym. And once I get back, I will more than likely do the rest of the story in Honkai. I might do some of the Wardance, I don't know. Probably not. I'll have to do that on my own time, because that's a very long event to do, and it's like an 8-hour event, so. But I also need to do the Wuthering Waves story, so I need to get what's his name, the free 5-star. But I might end up doing that off of stream, if I had to take a guess. But anyways, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for popping by. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. See you later. Peace.